Nephron showing blood vessels, duct, and tubule. You should draw it like this. Oh, it's something like this. Here we have strings attached to it. So the efferent, and this is proximal. Convoluted tubule. This is a DCD. Collecting duct. Sending loop of Henle. Sorry, limb. Which is ascending. These both are known as Halley's loop. This one is Vasa recta. Okay, this is Bowman's capsule. It is afferent arteriole. It is glomerulus. Okay. Descending loop of Henle is permeable to water. Okay. Ascending loop of Henle has a cuboidal epithelium. And the descending is the squamous. Okay. Then we have the urine formation. The formation of urine involves the following processes. That is the glomerular filtration of the blood plasma by the glomeruli, then reabsorption and secretion that takes place in different parts of the nephron. First, we have the glomerular filtration or ultra filtration. The first step in urine formation is the filtration of blood. It is carried out by the glomerulus and is called the glomerular filtration. On an average, 1100 to 1200 ml of blood is filtered by the kidneys per minute, which is roughly one fifth of the blood pumped out by each ventricle of the heart in a minute. The glomerular capillary blood pressure causes filtration of the blood through three layers. It is the endothelium of glomerular blood vessels. The epithelium of Bowman's capsule. The basement between these two. The epithelial cells of the Bowman's capsule called podocytes They are arranged in an intricate manner so as to leave some minute spaces called the filtration slits or the slit pores. Slit pores. Okay. Blood is filtered so finely through these membranes that almost all the constituents of the plasma except the proteins pass into the lumen of the Bowman's capsule. Except protein. Everything passes into the Bowman's capsule. Therefore, it is considered as a process of ultrafiltration. The amount of the filtrate formed by the kidney per minute is called the GFR, glomerular filtration rate. GFR in a healthy individual is approximate 1 to 5 milliliter per minute. That is 180 liters per day. Okay. Okay. Glomerular filtration occurs because the pressure of the blood flowing in the glomerular capillaries is higher than the pressure of the filter in the Bowman's capsule. Glomerular filtration, glomerular, sorry, it is a tongue twister for me. Glomerular filtration does not require any expenditure of the energy by cells. Next, we have regulation of glomerular filtration. Sorry for the background snores. That's my sister. She is sleeping. The kidneys have built-in mechanism for the regulation of the glomerular filtration rate GGA. Juxta glomerular apparatus performs this efficient mechanism. GG is a special sensitive region formed by the cellular modifications in the distal convoluted tubule and the afferent arteriole at the location of their contact. A fall in GFR can activate the JG cell, okay, to release renin, which can stimulate the glomerular blood flow and so therefore GFR back to normal. So, sorry. It is a special sensitive region formed by cellular modifications in the DCT and the afferent arteriole. At the location of their contact, a fall in GFR can activate JG cell to release renin. which can stimulate the glomerular blood flow and so thereby GFR back to normal. Blood flow. Okay, this brings the GFR back to normal. Thus, a pressure of 100 millimeter mercury causes blood plasma to filter from the glomerulus into the glomerular capsule about. This pressure causes blood plasma to filter from the glomerulus into the glomerular capsule. Okay. 1100 to 1200 ml of the blood circulates per minute through two kidneys, and out of which 650 to 700 ml is plasma. This is called the renal plasma flow. Renal plasma flow. Next is the tubular reabsorption. It is the second process in the formation of the urine from filtrate. As a result of tubular reabsorption, much of the filtrate passes out of the nephron tubule and returns to blood through the peritubular capillaries. As much as 99% of the materials in the filter are reabsorbed, preventing the loss of water, nutrients, and ions from the body. Here, 99% material is reabsorbed. And this returns to blood through peritubular capillaries. In the filtrate, okay, preventing the loss of water, nutrients, and ions from the body. The tubular epithelial cells in different segments of the nephron perform reabsorption either by the active or passive mechanism. The substances like the glucose, amino acids, sodium, the tubular epithelial cells in different segments of the nephron perform reabsorption. Perform reabsorption. Okay. The substances like the glucose, amino acids, sodium, etc. in the filter are reabsorbed actively and the nitrogenous waste are absorbed by the passive transport. Reabsorption of the water also occurs passively in the initial segments of the nephron. Only nitrogenous waste is passive transport. Tubular secretion. During urine formation, the tubular cells secrete hydrogen, potassium, and ammonia into the filtrate. Tubular secretion is an important step in urine formation as it helps in the maintenance of ionic and acid base balance of body fluids. Certain chemicals in the blood that are not removed by filtration from the glomerular capillaries are removed by the third process of urine formation called the tubular secretion. Certain chemicals in the blood which are not removed by filtration from the glomerular capillaries are removed by the third process of urine formation called the tubular secretion. It is the third. To remove to body from help of this.